All right there. Hey, everybody. This is CP Cards and Dice, and we are replaying the 1970 season of Tom Seaver's 1970 season. And this is game 5, or start number 5, Mets versus the Dodgers. And let me quickly shut the door. All right, we're playing APBA Basic. Let's get started. Let me go over the lineups for the Mets for game 5, or it's not really game 5, it's Seaver's 5th start. It's Jorgensen, the center fielder. Mike Jorgensen, Spider is his nickname. Buddy Harrelson at short. Kenny Boswell batting third at second. Cleanup is Shamsky in right field. 5th place batters Clendenin, Marshall in left field, batting 6th. Batting 7th is Wayne Garrett, the third baseman. The catcher today is Dyer, replacing or resting, allowing Grody to rest. And then it's Tom Seaver, batting 9th. Then we have the Dodger lineup, which is Wills at short, Sizemore at second, Davis in center. Batting cleanup is Costco. 5th is Crawford. 6th is Parker. 7th is Haller. Grabarkowitz is 8th at third base. And then it's the pitcher, Vance. Vance is a C. Seaver's a B. Let's get started. Throw 2d6. And that is a 56, which is going to be a 34. And that will be a pop-up to shortstop. So APBA plays very, very fast. Particularly APBA Basic. This is a walk. To Buddy Harrelson. Next is Kenny Boswell. That's a 53 and 18. And that is going to be an error on the shortstop. Wills. Oh, Wills is a 9. So that's pretty good. That's pretty high for a shortstop. And that's a fielding 1 shortstop. And 18 is going to be a first. So no error. No error on Wills. But runner to second base. First and second. Runner on second. 2 out. And here's Shamsky, pitch from Vance. That's a 42, and that is a base on balls. The second walk allowed by Vance here in first inning. So he's having a rough start. And first and second, here's Clendenin. And a 15, that is a 10. With runners on first and second, we're using the old boards, old classic boards. I'll show you what they look like. Fielding column 210, well, it doesn't even go there, but it's a C pitcher, and a 10, a single beats out infield hit. So the bases are loaded with Mets. You got Harrelson at third, Shamsky at second, and Clendenin at first. And out comes David Marshall. And here's a pitch, and that is a 63. That's lifted to left. Over is the left fielder, Crawford. And that's out number 3. Let's leave the bases loaded. No runs. And one hit. Hold on one second. All right. Okay. All right. And here comes Bump Wills. Not Bump Wills. That's his son. Maury Wills. Also known as the Mouse, and here's a pitch from Seaver. That's a 22, and that is a fly ball center field. Over is the center fielder, Jorgensen. Makes the catch for out number 1. Next is Sizemore for the 45, and that's ball 4. So Seaver walks Sizemore. Davis, and that's a ground ball, second base. Flips to the shortstop, back to first, double play. No runs, no hits, nobody left. All right, we move to the top of the second. It's going to be Garrett. And 62, that's going to be a ball. Here's Garrett again, and that is going to be a pop-up to the third baseman. On the left side of the infield, he waits, makes the catch, and here's Dyer. Dyer, line one, base hit. Left center field, so Dyer's on with a single. He's slow, so he's going to be moving base to base. We're going to bunt with Seaver. A 46 is 2 strikes, and a 46 is a strikeout. So bunts and fouls, so Seaver fails to move the runner over. And here with 2 out, runner on first. It's Mike Jorgensen, a 61 is a fly to right. To retire the side, no runs, 1 hit. We're at the bottom of the second. It's going to be Davis, actually going to be Costco, Crawford, and Parker. And that is a 41, and that's a roller to the shortstop. 1 down. Crawford is next, and he bounces 1 to second base. 2 down. And a 14 is a fly to left. Left fielder Marshall. No runs, no hits. So Seaver is having a great second inning. And here's Buddy Harrelson leading off the top of the third. Lifts 1 to left. Willie Crawford is there. Puts it away. Boswell with a grounder comebacker to Vance. He feels his position. And here's Shamsky. Ooh, Snake Eye is going to be extra bases, and that's going to be a deep drive to right field. Back goes the right fielder Costco to the track, to the wall, looks up, and that's gone. Home run for Shamsky. And that is the first run of the game for the Mets and for the game as a whole. And here comes Clendenin. That's a fly ball left center field. And right there is Davis for the catch. And Mets pick up 1 run on 1 hit. The home run by Shamsky. I believe that's his first home run in what we're not tracking stats, so I think it's the first home run I've seen him hit. Anyway, bottom of the third, Haller. We're only tracking Seaver stats. And it's a strikeout. It's the first K for Seaver. Grabarkowitz, and that's grounded to second. And that is second baseman Boswell. And here's Vance. And he flies out to right. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, top of the fourth. APBA basically plays very, very quickly. And it's going to be Marshall leading it off. Marshall flied out to left in the first at bat. And he grounds out to short here. Wills goes low, but scooped out by the first baseman Parker. Garrett with a 31, and that is ball 4. Third walk allowed by Vance in this game. Dyer with a 25, and that is going to be a ground ball to third. Allows Garrett to move over. And here's Seaver, 62, and that's strike 3, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, none left on the walk, 1 left on the walk. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Here's Wills with a 41, and that's grounded to short. Waiting back is House, and now he charges and goes to first and gets Wills by half a step. And this is grounded to Garrett at second. Back-to-back groundouts. And here's Davis. And that's a strikeout for Seaver, second strikeout of the game. 3 up, 3 down. Easy, super easy inning for Seaver in the bottom of the fourth. Here goes top of the fifth, a 20. That's going to be an E4. Let me see where the second baseman, Sizemore. That's going to be an E4. First error of the game. So Jorgensen is on at first. Buddy Harrelson is going to bunt, and that is a good bunt. And maybe a 1-4 bunt over to second is Jorgensen. Here's Boswell. Pitch at 45 is ball 4. Fourth walk of the game, and here comes Shamsky. 13, and that is going to be first and second. 14. It's going to be a ball. Again, Shamsky. Oh, Snake Eyes. So Shamsky drives one. That is a deep drive to right center field. Back goes Costco again to the track, to the wall, and that ball's out of here. Shamsky with his second home run of the game, but this one's a 3-run shot. That's going to drive in 1, 3, and 4. So total 3 more RBIs for Shamsky, and the Mets are up now 4-1. Holy smokes, what a day Shamsky's having. And it's going to be Don Clendenin. And that is top to second. Easy out. That's 2 down. And here's Marshall. And that's grounded to short. Retire to the side. The Mets pick up 3 runs on the big hit, the home run by Shamsky. An error and a walk. They lead it 4-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Costco leading it off, and that is a fly ball to right towards the line. Is Shamsky and makes the catch. Next is Crawford, who strikes out. 3rd K for Seaver. And Wes Parker, he flied out. And here he lines one to center. The base hit. That is the first hit against Seaver. Haller's next. And that's a deep drive to right field. And back goes Shamsky to the track to the wall. And that's gone. 2-run shot for Tom Haller, the catcher. He'll drive in number 6 and 7 there. Numbers in the batting order. And it's a 4-2 ball game now. Here's Grabarkowitz with 2 outs, and he pops it up. Catcher. Duffy Dyer is there, makes the catch. Dodgers pick up 2 runs on 2 hits. We go to the top of the 6th. Garrett leading it off with a 56, and that is a comebacker. Vance throws him out. Duffy Dyer, and that is ball 4. That's the 5th walk of the game. Seaver's going to square, and a 26, 2 strikes again. 27 is going to be a fielder's choice. They get Dyer at second, and Seaver's on at first, and I'll double check that. They have a whole book for it's hilarious because they have a whole book for the size of this book just for sacrifices. 27 says 2 strikes on batter. Oh no, it's going to be a strikeout. So it's going to be a strikeout on Seaver, and nobody advances. 2 outs now. It's the top of the order. Jorgensen, who's 0 for 3, he reached on an error. And that is a 25. And that's line base hit, and that's going to send Dyer to third. Well, actually, he's slow, so he's going to stop at second. First and second now for Buddy Harrelson. Here's the pitch from Vance. It's a 51, and that is going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. Over to first, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Pitcher leading it off, 45. That's a ball, again, a 61, and that's a strikeout. Big K for Tom Terrific. This is 1970. We lead pitchers in there pretty long. I mean, that's an 8. That's a fly to center, 2 out. And here's Sizemore with a 21. That's a fly to left to retire the side. Easy 1-2-3 inning for Tom Terrific. No runs, no hits. We go to the top of the 7th. And it's going to be Boswell leading it off against Vance. And it's going to be a ground ball to third. 1 down. Shamsky next with 2 home runs. He lines 1 base hit left field. That's his. He's 3 for 3 today. 2 home runs and a single. Now it's Clendenin, and that is hit hard at the shortstop. He flips to second base, back to first. Double play, no runs, 1 hit. And it's the 7th inning stretch. Yes, sirree. Here comes the cat. Before it was the dog, now it's the cat. Hello, cat. How are you doing, bud? Thank you very much. I'll see you later. All right, 7th inning stretch. And in the bottom of the 7th, it's going to be Davis, Costco, and Crawford. And then Seaver. There's a pitch to Davis, and that's a fly right over Shamsky. Settles under it. 1 away. Costco's next. And it's a fly to center. On the run is Jorgensen. He tracks it down. And here's Crawford. 23. And that is a ground to third. Retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Out of the 8th. Vance is still in there. Marshall, Garrett, and Dyer. Here's the pitch to Marshall. 62. And that is a strikeout. Marshall's 0 for 4 today. Garrett is next. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. he strikes out here. Back-to-back Ks for Vance. And Dyer, 62, and that's a ball. And again, a 13, that's ball 4, the 6th walk allowed by Vance in this game. Here's Seaver with a 41, and that's a ground ball to third, over to first, and that tires the side. No runs, 1 hit. No hits, 1 left. The walk. So Vance has struggled with his control in this game. He's allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits, but 6 walks. Let's see, Parker. Parker's up. Here's the pitch. Bottom of the 8th, 13, and that is ball 4. So Seaver with his 2nd walk of the game. Haller next. Haller's got a home run, and that's a 10. That's going to be a hit. It's a base hit. And the way the next batter is going to be Grabarkowitz, and Haller takes off and steals second base. I mean, that's how APBA does it. And kind of, it's okay. 2nd and 3rd now. Grabarkowitz is up. Seaver, here's a pitch. Infield's back, and that is an 11. Uh-oh. That's an 11, and that means it's going to be a single to left. Both runners score. Game is tied. How about that? 6 and 7 score. Wow, that's all I can say. Game is tied. And there goes Grabarkowitz, and he steals second. We're going to have a pinch hitter for Vance. We'll take a quick look at who that's going to be. It's going to be Manny Mota. So Mota's coming in to pinch hit with a runner on second base and nobody out. Mota with a 42, and that's ball 4. So Seaver's still in there. We're keeping him in there, not removing him. So Mota's on at first. He is fast, and on second is Grabarkowitz. Let's see who he is. And now it's Wills. Okay, all right. Okay, pal. All right, get lost. And then it's Wills with 2nd and 3rd. The score is 4-4 now. And Infield's going to be in. Here's a pitch. Oh boy, that's trouble. And that's going to be it for Seaver. That's going to be off the wall. 1 hop off the wall. And that's going to be a double for Wills. And the Dodgers have taken a 2-run lead here. 6-4 Dodgers. Holy smokes. He drives in number 8 and number 9. That's going to be a double for Wills, and that's going to be it for Seaver. Tom Terrific's going to get pulled. And I guess we're going to see probably in a 6-4 game, we are going to see McGraw come in. Tug McGraw is a B. A BX. All right, so Sizemore. Here's a pitch to Sizemore, 6-4, and that's a 33. That's a line base hit. And that's going to score Wills, 7-4 ball game. RBI there for Sizemore. Next is Davis, a 23. That's a 12 with a runner on first. That's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. That's good news. We've got a couple of outs. Otherwise, this inning would go on forever. Nobody on base now. It's going to be Costco. And that's a 45. Oh, that's a 40. That's a foul ball. 61. It's a ground ball to short. Harrison throws out Costco to retire the side. But they pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th on 1, 2, 3 hits and a couple of walks. 4 hits actually and a couple of walks. And a couple of stolen bases. And the Dodgers lead it now by a score of 7-4. Last licks for the Mets. Vance is replaced. He was pinch hit for by Manny Mota, who ended up scoring. And it's going to be Jorgensen, Harrelson, and Boswell. Who is the closer for the Dodgers? That's a good question. I have to look around here and see what's what. Looks like Jim Brewer. Jim Brewer is the man. So Brewer's coming in. He has an XY, and a B. And Jorgensen, it's throws left versus left, so he's going to be an A just for this batter. 41, and that is grounded to second base. Easy play for Bartowitz. Next is Harrelson, and he rips one to short up with his Wills and throws him out. Mets are down to their last out, and that's a 66. That's going to be extra bases, and that's a deep drive to right field. Back goes Costco to the track to the wall. That's out of here. So it's 7-5 with 2 outs. Boswell gives the Mets hope. Drives himself in. And here's Shamsky with 2 home runs. Drives one deep to center field. On the run is Davis on the track. Makes the catch, and that is the ball. 1 run on 1 hit here in the 9th. And the Dodgers win it by a score of 7-5. Mets had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. And errors, they did not have an error. And the Dodgers had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. So the Mets with 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. The Dodgers with 7 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. They beat the Mets here in Seaver's start number 5. Seaver drops to 2 wins and 3 losses. Seaver goes 7 innings. Allows 5 hits. He struck out, let's see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4. Struck out 4. He walked 2, I believe. He walked 1 there, 2, 3, walked 3. And he allowed all earned runs. 2 runs there and 4 runs in this inning. All those runs get charged to Seaver. So he allowed 6 runs, 6 earned runs, gave up a huge home run in that 5th inning to Tom Haller. No hit by pitches, no wild pitches. Drops to 2 and 3 on the season, and that's about it. McGraw went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, and 0 all the way down. So that's a presentation of APBA baseball. Real easy to play, a lot of fun. You get seasons for about $40, $45. This season, I think, cost me $50. It is a classic season, 1970. So those are a little bit more expensive. You can get but if on the right day at the right time, you can get the seasons pretty cheaply, and it's easy to play, very straightforward. You just have to learn the numbers. That doesn't take long. After about, I don't know, maybe a week of playing games, you'll know all pretty much. Like 13 is always a 14, which is a walk, and it only changes once in a while if the pitcher is a Z. And then with certain situations, you'll have to learn all that. There's charts, but it's pretty easy to memorize. So anyway, this is CP Cards and Dice. I hope you enjoyed the presentation of the 1970 Mets and Seaver. Game 5, we'll go to Game 6 maybe tomorrow, maybe I don't know when. But thanks for watching. Take care.